Thank you. Hi Natalie, how are you doing today?
I'm I'm doing okay today.
You doing okay today?
Yeah.
Yeah? What brings you in today?
I've been feeling really anxious at work. Just been having issues at work, so yeah, I feel like I need some help with that.
Okay. What kind of issues have you been having at work?
I've been having some issues with some of my coworkers, and I feel like I've taken it to the administrators, but nothing has really changed. So every time I go to work, I still feel very anxious.
So I hear you saying that your anxiety is being caused by the administrators not not acknowledging your issues that you're currently experiencing at work. Do you mind explaining to me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few issues with two specific people at work, and I try to communicate that to my supervisor and do it in a professional way. But I feel like my supervisor hasn't really done a really good job at really fixing the issue or working with me to fix the issue. I feel like she's heard both sides of the story, but hasn't really done anything to help me fix the issue that I've had with my coworkers. So it's created a lot of anxiety for me at work.
Mhm. And how is this anxiety affecting your job?
I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm there and I feel like the walls are closing on me. I can't really concentrate because I'm thinking about the issues that I'm having with the people there. So yeah, I feel like it's affecting me like overall in my work and also with the relationships that I have with the people at work.
hmm Do you mind explaining to me more in detail some of the issues that you're having?
Yeah, we currently had to move to a different office, and everybody feels very displaced because some of us don't have offices anymore.
Okay.
And I made a comment to one of the people that are in administration about some of us not having offices and feeling very displaced, as some other people are. And he felt like my comment was very offensive. So he went to my supervisor and told him that I said something that was very insensitive. And then I had a conversation with her, but she feels like I was also insensitive, but that he was insensitive. And I feel like nothing's really changed or been fixed. I just feel like that created more drama between me and like the other people that are at work.
So you feel that this incident at work created more of a hostile environment?
Yeah.
Is there, have you tried speaking to somebody else?
I have a coworker who has had issues with the same person I had an issue with, and she's had them before, and she totally understands me because she says she's felt the same way about this person in particular. So yeah, I mean, there's times where we meet and she and I have conversations to help each other like cool down and not be so aggressive around him. So yeah, there's times where we talk and that helps. It helps me because she understands me because she's had issues with the same person as well.
hmm So from what you just mentioned, have you had thoughts or feelings of maybe being aggressive?
Yeah, I mean, there's been times where I've been so annoyed by this particular person's comments that I felt like I could actually like explode on this person and just like tell him off and say things that are negative and that I know later on I'm gonna regret. So I don't want to get to that point because I can essentially get written up or even lose my job. So it's got really big consequences. Yeah.
And what would happen if you had an altercation with that specific person?
I think if I had like a big explosive altercation, more than likely he would tell on me, and we would probably they would probably take this to other administrators, and we would get written up or get fired. So that I don't want it to get to that point.
So So from what I'm hearing you saying is that you would like to, continue working at this job, and it's unfortunate that you're having so many issues. But has there been any techniques that maybe you have tried to help with a little bit of the anxiety?
I mean, there's been times where I felt, like you said, like a lot of aggression. And to avoid me exploding on him or another person, I have gone into the restroom, locked the door, taken a few deep breaths to calm myself down, and then splash water on my face. And then I didn't leave the restroom until I felt I was calm enough to go back outside.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple of strategies that CBT utilizes to help with the anxiety. Can I share some with you?
Of course, I mean, I think that's one of the main reasons that I'm here. I would like to learn, different ways to like cope with all this anxiety.
Okay, so one of the strategies that you can use would be to write down all those feelings, those negative thoughts that you're feeling, those negative emotions that you're feeling. It can either be when you're that immediately when you're feeling them, and I know you work, or you can do it later when you go home, so that it can help you to stress and maybe get some of those negative thoughts or feelings out of your system. Or also you can try some relaxation techniques, where you can take deep breaths to help relax your muscles, and you would do this by listening to mindfulness audios. It could be any relaxation music that you enjoy, and just concentrating on breathing, and trying to relax the different parts of your body one time, one each at a time. Does either of them seem like you could do?
I think the relaxation one would be best for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try this at home, or you can try it at work when you're feeling extreme anxiety. Is there maybe a safe and comfortable space that you could take the time to practice this technique?
I mean, at home, I know I have places where I can go, but at work, I think the restroom would always be my best bet, because it's just one restroom. It doesn't have any stalls, and I can lock the door, and it's very spacious, and it's a place I can turn off the lights. It's a place where I can get away from everyone, lock the door, nobody would interrupt me for at least 10 to 15 minutes, so it would be a good place there.
That's great. So, and basically with this technique, the only thing, like I said, it's a muscle relaxation technique where you can just sit down, relax your arms, and close your eyes, to which you can clear your mind from all the stressors that around you, and take the time for 5 to 10 minutes while you're enjoying whichever music that you like, to breathe in and out.
I think it's something that I could do. I mean, I could take my earphones with me and my phone and just play some soothing music and just, take some deep breaths, and like I said, turn off the light and, just relax until I'm ready to go back outside and the anxiety attack has passed.
Mm-hmm. I think that you would find it very beneficial, and it would be very useful to use as many times as you need it throughout the day. And like I said, it's only 5 minutes that you can take the time. Would you be able to take the 5 minutes at work?
Yeah, we get a few breaks during the day. We work very independently, so I think that I can take my breaks whenever I want to. So if I felt like an anxiety attack was coming, I could just go to the restroom and do that.
Is there? I think that would be very beneficial for you, especially acknowledging when an anxiety attack will be coming up, so that you can take that time to relax. Is there any other concerns that you're having at work?
No, that's it for right now. You know, I just wanted some help with helping, coping with that right now.
Do you feel like the session was helpful today?
I think it was very helpful. I think I can walk away and like practice what we talked about today at work when I'm feeling very anxious.